Good damn evening, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. Thanksgiving night 2022. Cheers to you and yours. Hope everybody had good food, good company. And I hope you have a chance to do something weird with the consenting adult. I had a great Thanksgiving. My family was here from Texas. They just left. Our friends came over. You know, when you have a big dinner like this, a Christmas or a Thanksgiving, or a big, to-do, and everybody leaves, you eat, you laugh, you play games. We play Mexican bingo. That shit is fucking hilarious and fun. You eat, you laugh, you drink, you eat, all of those things. Everybody leaves. And this is, if you're hosting and it's quiet, you take that last load of trash out there. It's trash day tomorrow, which is perfect. You take that last load of trash out to the trash cans, put them by the curb, and you are officially done with Thanksgiving. Had a lot of fun. Look forward to doing it again. I love having big gatherings, for holidays. And as promised, I told you guys on my last live stream on Wednesday. No, wait. Yeah, Wednesday, I believe, that I was going to drop something on Thanksgiving. And right now it's a little after 9 p.m. West Coast time. So it is technically still Thanksgiving, and I'm dropping it. But I wanted to do a full review of Wakanda Forever. Side note, as you know, I do a review of 80s and 90s action movies on Wednesday night. It's called Double Impact with my man Gabe and Sean. I always post it on my YouTube channel. I post it on Instagram, so check that out. Every Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But we just reviewed Conan, the Barbarian. It was the first one. And in Conan, 1982, Black Panther came out in 2018. Conan the Barbarian came out in 1982. And in Conan the Barbarian, there are a few scenes where Arnold Schwarzenegger, Conan, he does this. He goes like that. Just like the Wakanda thing. I'm just saying, maybe the director or the story writer was a fan of Arnold Schwarzenegger movies. I don't know, but exact same motion. I'm just saying. But I watched the movie, and were there any surprises? No. And visually, well, let's go back a little bit before the movie. Of course, the previews. Previews are usually in line with what you're about to see. And there was a movie, Dungeons and Dragons, that was not short on woke garbage. Dungeons and Dragons, I remember it was a cartoon back in the day. Of course, it's your board game, usually with people that talk like this. And I remember the cartoon. I believe there was a movie, but this is the new version. And it's the guy from Wonder Woman, Chris Pine is his name. And he's in it. And of course, what is the thread through the movie from beginning to end? Girls rule, boys are weak puppies. Oh, I didn't think about it that way. Oh, you're right. Yeah, you stupid idiot with a penis. It was so fucking bad. So maybe I'll watch that one and do a review. And then it had the new Little Mermaid with the black girl. Whatever. So then the movie starts, and it starts with Black Panther's funeral, because of course in real life Chadwick Boseman, the actor, he died, which is very sad. He's very young, died of cancer. And so they do a tribute to him. And you would think that since we're about to get into a Marvel movie, a comic book movie, action, eye candy, bing, bang, boom, explosions, bright lights, let's go. And it wasn't that. It kept that somber overtone throughout the movie. They were constantly, especially his sister, they were constantly referring to him, constantly talking about him and getting together and sitting down by the water and thinking about him and being sad. It just cast a dark cloud over the whole movie. And of course, since Chadwick Boseman is gone, he wasn't the only man in the movie, but he's definitely the most prominent one. And there are men throughout the movie. There are some returning characters, but still, it's a very strong matriarchal message and feel to it. They're clearly in charge. Angela Bassett is his mother. She's the queen. She takes over. And even the men in this movie are made to feel and look and sound stupid. Like we're just big, dumb, we're brutes. We're a hammer. Sometimes you need a scalpel. The ladies are calm and precise and intelligent and have their emotions in check. Yeah, right. And the men are just, point me toward they need to be killed. And, so yeah, it was the women were in charge and they were the smart ones and the men are just fucking stupid. And then one of the female generals, one of the chicks with the bald head and the spears. And again, some of the action sequences were cool. Some of the moves were cool. Some of the visual things were cool. The special effects, of course. But, I mean, I don't know what the budget on this movie was. What, $150, $200 million or something? Like, it better look good for that kind of money. So, one of the generals, one of the bald-headed general chicks, the elite fighting force, there's a white guy who's like in the CIA or something like that. He's their guy on the inside, and he keeps them abreast to what the CIA and the U.S. government are doing, and if they're going to be watching them and surveilling them or attacking them or whatever. And she refers to the white guy as colonizer. Oh, my favorite colonizer. You know, you're a colonizer. Like, what the fuck would you say that? Obviously, this dude is helping you fucking people. Why would you refer to him like that with such a slur? It doesn't make any sense. You guys are friends. You work together. Why would you call him a colonizer? Excuse me. So, there's that. And then they introduce another character. She's this girl. I don't remember her name. But she's this college student. And this machine is built to find vibranium. And she was the one who built it. And it turns out she built it, out of scrap parts. Because, of course, she's in the hood. She has it rough. She doesn't have the resources that, the rich white kids have. So she has to MacGyver some shit out of a toaster. So she makes this machine. They track it back to her. They need her to build another one or some shit. And, of course, she has cornrows. She's tough. She's at this Ivy League school, but she still has that chip on her shoulder. Like, everybody hates me, even though I'm in the dorm at fucking, it was like Harvard or some shit, or MIT. You can't have a chip on your shoulder at MIT. You can't be mad at the white man and mad at the world at MIT. It doesn't fit. It doesn't work. It doesn't gel. You're at MIT. If you made it there on your own merit, you're a fucking brainiac. What do you care about anything else? Anyway, so she has a line where she says, my professor said I couldn't do it. The white man said I couldn't do it. Because I'm young and I'm black and I'm strong and I'm a female. And they gotta do it. Shut up. So you got that note in there. And so she's real hard-nosed and stuff. Don't take no shit. And she's basically the black Iron Man. Oh my goodness. I'll get to that. But she's basically a black female Tony Stark. She has her big, open garage area, and she has all this cool computer shit, and she's making, the thing he has on his hand with the blaster and shit on it. I mean, it's like if somebody took a Pinto and it's same engine, same interior, same guts of it, same chassis and frame and all that shit. They just put a Ferrari shell on it and told you it's a Ferrari. Is that really a Ferrari? No. So they basically took out Robert Downey Jr., put in this black girl, stripped away the mansion, made it some fucking garage. And I don't even know how she's paying. How are you paying for this as a college student? This giant garage with all the shit in it that she needs. And of course, she has a muscle car because nerdy black chick scientists have a fully restored 72 Mach 1, right? Because people like that exist. You're a nerd and stuff like that. I do computers and stuff and robots all day long. But then I put on my leather jacket and my aviators and I hop in my fucking 72 Mach 1. So anyway, she's smart. She's cool. And the enemy... And remember, throughout this whole movie, white people are evil. So the enemy is like this Latino Aquaman. I call them the Sea Mexican because they're like from Mazatlan or something, or the Yucatan Peninsula, and they were like apocalypto and shit. And then the evil white man came over and got his mother sick, and the shaman said, if you drink this shit, you know, you'll be healthy, and your baby, he'll be all, you know, he'll be the second coming, and he'll free us, and you know, some real Sarah Connor type shit. And she drinks this stuff, and she has him, and he can swim in the water and breathe air on land, and it's fucking. But he's the enemy. He's pissed. He wants to go to war with the humans above, and Wakanda doesn't want him to. And so, and of course, if he's telling his story, and you know, he's doing the voiceover, and the story's playing out, telling you what happened to him and how he came to be, and his mom, and what the white people did to him and shit. And basically, he told her he's talking to Black Panther's sister, who's a nerd too. She's doing the Tony Stark thing too. You know, there's all this Minority Report shit, and hey, what's the probability of this? You know, Giles, whoever her computer voice is. And he tells her they enslaved us for resources, just like they did you. And there's too much fucking crying in this movie. Everybody's crying. The Queen is crying. His sister's crying. All the other women are crying. Everybody's crying. There shouldn't be this much crying in a superhero movie, in a Marvel movie, but Marvel is warm dog shit, not even hot. If you put that shit out in a cold morning, it wouldn't even have steam coming off of it. It's just lukewarm shit. It's terrible. Everybody was crying all the time. The Lady Iron Man suit was garbage. It looked like the woman, the female Terminator from Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines. It looked like garbage. It looked like a housekeeper robot with some weapons on it. It was trash. Robots do not look good as that particular robot did not look good as a female. It didn't, with the petite frame and the robot, you know, titty plates. It was trash. And then, so the spoiler alert, the Queen Mom, Angela Bassett, gets killed by the Sea Mexican, and that pisses off Black Panther's sister, who becomes Black Panther, and the suit looked fucking stupid because she was slim, she was like 5'6", 120 pounds. It was all slender and slim. It looked fucking stupid. Why not have another Black Panther as a man take over? That female Black Panther looked stupid. It looked weak. And then, basically, if Iron Man and Black Panther had a baby, that's what she looked like. That's what the Iron Woman suit, the hard-nosed black nerd scientist girl. And then she didn't even kill the Sea Mexican. She didn't even kill him. She had a change of heart. She was going to, and then her mom appeared in her mind. Do not kill him. You should not stoop to his level. All this shit. I'm like, get out of here. He killed your mom. Make them fucking vibranium claws come out and cut his head off. Nope. We'll live to fight another day. You're my buddy, even though you killed my mom. And then at the very end, the white guy, the CIA, he got busted. They were bugging him. They bugged his shit, found out he was working with the Wakandans. And so they arrested him. He's in his transport vehicle, and the Wakandans, Black Panther and shit, they bust him out. And the general, the bald-headed general girl, she tells him, and he's sitting in the back of the van, you know, with the cuffs on, and she says, white colonizer in chains, now I've seen it all. Hilarious, right? It was fucking dumb. I'm glad. Actually, I was going to buy the ticket when I got there, but my stepbrother had bought it for me in advance. I'm glad I didn't spend my money on it. It was trash. It was 2022 boiled down. You know how you make a reduction? You're basically cooking off the water. So it was boiled down. It was concentrated, woke, 2022 SJW dog shit. If you made this into a dog treat and gave it to a dog, and the dog chewed it up and he swallowed it and it went through his system and it came out of his ass as a pile of dog shit, that's what this movie was. It was pandering at its finest. It was terrible. And the female Black Panther looked stupid. And that's my full review of Wakanda Forever. Hey, people, enjoy the rest of your Thanksgiving. I will see you mañana. Make sure you check out mygreengear.com. 15% off until tomorrow, Black Friday or Friday of Color. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Utilize the Linktree link. Get your ass over to JerichoGreen.net and mygreengear.com. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.